Hello guys again, my name's Gump, and today Ace Toast let me make another video, so I'm gonna just pick up where I left off. And I left off and where I was talking about the end of the war. Well, I was gonna start something with Bubba, you know, the guy who owns the shrimp, and yeah. So basically what happened was I came back, from the war, and I got to meet a lot of people. But first, before I got to meet a lot of people, like two presidents, which one got shot. Oh, he was a nice young man. He didn't really need to die. They killed his brother too. But, things happen. So before that, I went to a hospital where they helped kids. Well, not kids, technically. They helped people who just came out of the war, to rehabilitate themselves. And, I really didn't need to be rehabilitated, but Lieutenant Dan did, because he lost his legs in the war, which is unfortunate. Because every man deserves to walk, even if it's to do good or bad. Walking shouldn't be a privilege. But, that's besides the point. And we just got a supply drop. That's nice. So, when I was with Lieutenant Dan, at the rehabilitating center, I was right next to him, and I asked him, Lieutenant Dan, because he didn't answer me at Nam. I said, Lieutenant Dan, where are your legs? Lieutenant Dan, and he told me how he was supposed to die in Nam, because that's what happened with every one of his fathers. They go into war, and they die. And I, of course, since I saved him, which I don't know why it's a bad thing, ended that family streak, and yeah. So probably the new streak is to get saved by an idiot, is what Lieutenant Dan said. But that's beside the point. So lastly, well, not lastly, so then we did the rehabilitating stuff, and then I got to meet a President John F. Kennedy. He was a young Christian boy who became president. And I got to talk to him, and he shook my hand, and what he said was, how does it feel to be an All-American? I told him I need to go pee. And then he said, I think you need to go pee. So I went to take a pee. Then they shot that young man. He was so nice. I didn't really know why they had to kill him. And they killed his brother too. But then, once he shot him, Nixon was president. And Nixon talked to me about how I was in the war and everything that happened in the war. I think I said this in the last video, but if I didn't, well, good. He asked me, how was it to be in the war? And I told him I got bit in buttocks. And he said, that seems interesting. Can I see it? And I looked at him straight in his eyes, and then I showed him on live television. And then he just left. Like those cars that you guys saw. They just left. But I think he was laughing, so hey, at least I made the president laugh. So yeah. So after that, I became a ping pong star. And I liked ping pong because I learned how to play it in the rehabilitating center. And I really enjoyed ping pong. It let me express my emotions greatly. and it let me like to express so many things. Like I would be hours and hours playing ping pong. I was wishing that Lieutenant Dan would play with me, but he doesn't have any legs at that time, so he couldn't play with me. And I got really sad, but you know what? It was okay. So after that, I became a ping pong legend. I took on the Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, and the Vietnamese. Heh, that was kind of funny, because I said it wrong. And we just fought in the war with them. After that, we went to, where did we go? Oh yeah, after that, I got to meet Jenny again. And she was a hippie. But I was okay with that. I don't judge people. So Jenny turned into a hippie. And there was this person who said that they wanted us to take people out of Nam. But I think I might be getting my time mixed up. I'm not sure. But they wanted us to take people out of Nam. And this hippie came up to me. He told me this. If I could say, because I was going to speak at the president's house, if I could tell them, take people out of Nam. And so, we did that. And, you know, we did that. And I was scared too, so I didn't really tell them. I didn't say anything, so they were a little mad at me at the end. But I think they were trying to not sue my country, so I didn't say it. Also what happened was, after that, I met Jenny. She went off with another guy. I was really sad. And then, next thing you know, it's New Year's Eve. And I'm with Lieutenant Dan. He's drinking beers, making out with Vietnamese girls. And then, you know what? I was fine with it. And then I just wanted to do something that I really wanted to do. I started the Gump. And I told Lieutenant Dan if he wanted to join me. He said no. So that was really sad. But you know what? It was okay. So, the first day, I didn't catch a lot of shrimp. The second day, didn't catch a lot of shrimp. And then Lieutenant Dan came up with those legs, and he said that we're gonna go catch some shrimp. And I said, okay, Lieutenant Dan. So we get on top of the ship, and we rode. We caught so many fish that day. Mama would say, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you get. And I never knew that I'd get a bunch of shrimp that day. So, we got a bunch of shrimp that day, and I was very happy. I got to hang out with Lieutenant Dan. I got to be on the ship. I even got a little hat. Called it Gump. Even though Bubba wasn't there. But he was always there in spirit, watching me. Watching to see if I was shipping the load correctly. Because I never did it right. So, you know, that was what happened after, after the war. And there's a lot more that I have to cover. Like, I became a cross-country, I did cross-country. I think I could finish it in one video. I'm not sure. Because there's still more after that. So you know what, I'll save it for the next video. And it was real nice. You guys should subscribe Ace Toast. He lets me talk in the show. And I'm sure he'll let many other people be on the show too. It was real nice. You guys should give him likes and comment on his videos. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, this is Gump sign out one last time. Well, I'm gonna sign in probably later this afternoon. I'm not sure when, but probably later this afternoon. So it was nice playing with y'all, and goodbye.